Hi everyone. It's been a couple of weeks since the last Monday musing. I hope that you were all able to enjoy the Labor Day weekend last week. Today, if my math is correct, is the 21st day of the semester. That magic number that so many people in our industry pay close attention to, as it is a milestone for measuring things like enrollment and retention. And when I realized that this morning, it made me think about milestones in general. In some ways, many of the milestones we have are arbitrary. I don't know the history of the 21st day milestone in our industry, but I can't imagine that the nature of a school student body is a whole lot different than it is on the 20th day or the 22nd. However, even though the date itself might not be some magically meaningful date, the 21st day milestone does give us a clear time to check in on our enrollment and retention goals. And that then got me thinking, why not use this milestone day to check in on our own goals? Most, if not all, of us have set some professional goals through our career conversations. How are you progressing towards those? Perhaps use this 21st day milestone to check in on those and maybe use it as a conversation with your supervisor. Are you moving towards them? Are they even still relevant? Do the goals need to be revised? I also spend a great deal of time trying to get us all to think about our personal goals as well. How are you progressing towards those? Is there a goal that you've set that has found its way to the back burner? Maybe you could use this 21st day as a way to check in on those personal goals as well. A few weeks back, I talked in a video about using the Babbel app to start learning Spanish again. This morning, musing about milestones and thinking about checking in on goals, I realized that last week I only used the app one day, whereas I had been using it at least 5 days a week prior to that. So now that I've checked in on that goal, I need to reflect on what was happening last week to distract me from my goal, and then think about what I can do to get back on track. And remember, checking in on goals means facing the possibility that you are not making progress as you thought you would have, or in some cases, come to the realization that your goal was not achievable and needs to be revisited. And this can be a scary proposition depending on your definition of and outlook on failure. That page-a-day running calendar I've referenced before, Friday's quote was, "Avoiding failure is to avoid progress." So don't allow an aversion to failure sabotage the progress you could be making towards the goals that you've set out for yourself. That's it for today, folks. Have a great week.